All right, back in the 90s, high school football in Charlotte was not very good. We used to joke around the newsroom every Friday, the first round of the playoffs, we call it Black Friday, because usually there would only be one team that came out. That was the team that Tom Knotts was coaching in West Charlotte. In 1999, Coach Knotts decided to go to Independence. He almost went to East Meck, but the Richmond County football coach, Darryl Barnes, said, if you're going to throw the football, and Knotts like to throw the football, he said you got to go to Independence. Independence had a freshman quarterback named Chris Leak, who'd been offered a scholarship when he was in the 8th grade by Wake Forest. And guys, back then, kids did not get offered scholarships in 8th grade. It made USA Today. It was national news. This kid had been offered a scholarship. His brother CJ had played at Independence and had set every school record known to man there. And he went ahead and went to Wake Forest, later transferred to Tennessee. But CJ's records weren't going to last very long because Chris Leak was just a different type of player. He's the best high school football player I've ever seen out of Charlotte. Chris threw for over 4,000 yards his sophomore season. Independence went 15-1. They lost their first game, Leak and Knox, but after that they won 109 straight games. They started a dynasty like we never seen before. Independence won 7 straight championships. They finished in the top 10 of USA Today's national poll multiple times. They just dominated everything. And as the streak went on, 40, 50, 60 games, they just had this belief that they were going to beat you. It wasn't that they were this much better than everybody else, except maybe the 01 and 04 teams. Those two teams were. But they just believed they would win, and they usually figured out a way to win. There were a couple times they were down 28-0 to Providence. They were down 21-0 to Butler. They came back and won. But it's remarkable for so many Friday nights, this team never lost. And guys, the current Independence team made it to the state semifinals. They have a bunch of young players, and they got a dynamic young coach named DJ McFadden who played on 2 of the state championship teams Independence had. Could it be Dynasty Part 2?